Hey everyone, I'm Murat and I'm the owner of Fusion Sports Performance. Thanks for tuning into this video. In this video I'm going to be talking about our Super Soldier pre-workout. This is a great daily driver pre-workout, perfect for somebody who needs a little bit of an energy kick, as well as getting other benefits such as increased concentration, good pumps in the gym, mental focus, and endurance in their muscles. So a little backstory on why I created Super Soldier pre-workout and the start of this company really. Fusion Sports Performance was started on the formula for Super Soldier pre-workout. I've been going to the gym for a long time. I'm 36 years old currently, and I've been lifting weights for about 20 years. It started because I was lifting weights for hockey. I was a hockey player growing up. And then after my hockey career ended, I kept going to the gym because I fell in love with lifting weights. So through those years, I used a lot of products. I used things like No Explode, Super Pump 250, Dark Rage, all of those things. And all of them I only used for a short amount of time because the side effects were worse than the actual effects. For example, for Super Pump 250, I was just going to the bathroom all day long. One like Dark Rage, I would crash really bad and have a huge energy dump, and I wouldn't be able to get on with the rest of my day. Many years passed and I didn't really use anything besides some protein powders that I wasn't a big fan of anyway. And then about 2 years ago, I started working out early in the mornings. Normally I have my garage gym, which I'm at right now, but in the winter it would get way too cold and in the summer it's way too hot. So instead of trying to insulate the garage and all those things, I just joined the gym for $20 a month. And I also switched to early morning workouts. The benefit to that was that no matter what happened in my day, I got my workout in because I did it first thing in the morning. Before that, I would get my workouts in, sometimes squeeze them in whenever I could, but you know how life works, something always gets in the way, right? So I switched to early mornings, and then no matter what happened in my day, I got my workout in. Because of that consistency, I was able to get really good results over the course of the last 2 years. Now, because I was working out early in the morning, and I'm not a good sleeper by nature anyway, I needed something in the mornings. So I turned to a few pre-workouts. There are several that I tried, ones that are available today, and they're all missing something. And a lot of them were overly stimulated, like too much caffeine and other exotic ingredients. And it's just not what I needed. Certain pre-workouts I would take and I would get a good energy rush, but then I would be flat like halfway through my workout. And instead of wanting to push through my workout, I'd start getting really sleepy. So I started doing research. I researched some common ingredients in a lot of pre-workouts. One I've used, ones I haven't used, and a few kept popping up over and over again. Ones like citrulline, beta-alanine, caffeine obviously. So I kept doing more and more research. As I was doing research, I started accumulating the raw ingredients. Spend a lot of money on the raw ingredients. You know, a bottle of pre-workout could be, $30 to $50 depending on the quality and the brand, but each of these individual ingredients was also like $30. So I got a lot of them, started mixing them little by little myself before my workouts. Very time consuming, very messy all over my kitchen table. But little by little, I started working on actual formulas. And I would do more research on clinical doses, effective doses, things like that. And I started piecing together a pretty good formula. There are a lot of ingredients I tried which I set aside because with the rest of the formula I was working on, it wasn't working well. There was no synergy between the products. So while it might have looked good on paper, the effects weren't what I was looking for. So once I got a pretty good formula nailed down, I started giving it to a few of my friends to see what they think, and the consensus was pretty much unanimous that this is something really good. Now these are people who don't normally take pre-workouts or take them sparingly, so this was basically like general population people. They told me it was really good, they really liked the formula, their workouts were great, so I knew I had something there. Fast forward a few months and I started building out my company, getting the LLC and website and all those things. Meanwhile, finding a manufacturer to formulate my products because I wasn't going to make something in my bathtub and sell it to people. So it was a very difficult process to find a manufacturer that would work with me because I wanted to start small. I was going to start with one flavor, a few bottles as I can, just to kind of see if there's a market for it, if people actually like my product. So that's how this product was born. Super Soldier pre-workout. And this is the first flavor, Fruit Punch. So I'll go through the label, give you a couple of bullet points about the effects. If you're watching this on our website, all the information is right here. You could read in depth about it with links to all the studies, which go with all the claims that are made on the page. If you're watching on Instagram or YouTube, head over to fusionsp.net, and under the supplements, you'll find Super Soldier and you can read all about it. First let's start with the energy, okay? Caffeine anhydrous, 200 milligrams, and Infinergy, which is dicaffeine malate, at 50 milligrams. Now, I purposely made this a lower stimulant pre-workout because not everybody wants that 400 or 500 milligrams of caffeine. Not everybody wants those exotic central nervous system stimulants. There's a place for those too, no doubt, but the general population of people just want something to give them a little bit of energy that won't make them crash and that will get them through their workout. Because the majority of our clientele is people just like me. We have families, we have jobs, we have other things in our lives that are important, but we do make fitness a priority. So this was designed to help those people. The Infinergy dicaffeine malate, 50 milligrams, it's a slower onset of caffeine. It kicks in about 30 to 45 minutes after the caffeine anhydrous does. And what that does is not only does it give you a second bump of energy to get you through the second half of your workout, it also smooths you down instead of you crashing like you're falling off a cliff. Perfect for sustaining your energy and then giving you further energy after your workout and setting you down smoothly. Okay, next, for blood flow, vasodilation, the pump. You know, we all love, if you do bodybuilding movements, we all love getting the pump. The muscle fullness, the veins, if your body fat is low enough. So for that, we have citrulline malate at 6,000 milligrams, 6 grams, and L-arginine HCl at 3,000 milligrams, or 3 grams. Now, the people don't like arginine on its own. And I agree, on its own, it's not a great ingredient. There's other ingredients that are far superior than just arginine, but there's been studies that have shown, and that's on the website, you could check the link. There's studies that show the combination of citrulline and arginine improves not only vascularity and vasodilation, but also athletic performance. So for me, when I was testing it out, it was a no-brainer. You know, I tried this formula with just citrulline malate without the arginine, and yeah, citrulline by itself is good, but added with the arginine, it's on the next level in terms of muscle fullness and pumps. So I love that in this formula. After that, we have beta-alanine at 4,000 milligrams or 4 grams. The clinical dose of beta-alanine is 3.2 grams. The reason why we went for 4,000 is because with the rest of the formula, the 3.2 grams of beta-alanine wasn't really given that tingle effect. You know, I like to call it my spider sense because it gives you the effect that your skin is itchy a little bit and you feel like you're ready to go. That's not an indication that it's working because that's not the effect of it. It's just an indication that there's enough in the pre-workout that you'll be getting the clinical dose and you'll be getting the effects. The effects are long-term of beta-alanine. Basically what it is, it's a muscle endurance ingredient. And what that means is if you've ever done an exercise, say bicep curls, where you're deep into the set, 12, 15 reps, and your muscles are burning, right? You got that lactic acid buildup. The buildup of beta-alanine in your body will help push that feeling further back. So if you can only get 12 reps with that burning, with beta-alanine in your system, you'll be able to get 13, 14, 15 before feeling that burn. So the more work you could get in, the more results you get. And lastly is a huge dose of L-tyrosine. We have 3 grams of L-tyrosine in this formula. Now, L-tyrosine is an incredible ingredient for mental focus and clarity. Now, the problem is a lot of companies that use this use such small doses, like only 500 milligrams. You really need like 2,000 or more milligrams to get the effect of it. And because this is more of a basic formula, there's no other ingredients for focus or mental clarity, we bumped it up to 3,000 milligrams. And it's incredible. You feel locked into your workout. You're very focused at the task at hand. You block out distractions and you just get your work done, which is, hey, I think that's what a pre-workout should make you feel like. So we have them available in both Fruit Punch and Gamma Green Apple. Both taste great. depending on what you're looking for in terms of flavor profile. The green apple obviously is a little bit more sour. The fruit punch kind of tastes like fruit punch candy, and it's amazing. Either one you get, you can't go wrong. So if you're not already on the website, check out fusionsp.net and get yours today. Thanks, guys.